Hey, I want to talk about a full body exercise with a dumbbell, long grip, middle grip. Sometimes there's side grips on a dumbbell, but a fairly elongated dumbbell is what you need. Because I suppose you could grab on both of the tubules if you catch my drift. And so it's a full body dumbbell exercise. So what you do, you start with a squat, sort of a sumo-esque squat, but you hold it on either end of the dumbbell. So if you want to do a close stance, you can do that. If you want to do a wide stance, you can do that. Sort of the sumo, and then you go into a hyperextended deadlift. You hyperextend the deadlift above your head fully. Go all the way up. Reach that at the top of your squat. You push all the way up. Don't do any of that deadlift, squeezing the glutes, all that. It's not good for your back for this exercise. So you do that first, and once you're at the top, you sort of bend down again and do a tricep lift. Tricep lift, bend down. As you bend down the second time, you bring down your triceps, bring down your wrist in this position. You're gonna have your muscles tense in the hinder regions. Be careful not to stress your lower back too much, but I suppose there's variation upon this exercise to where, depending on your posture, the type of posture that you have, and the activation that you want, you might feel it in your lower back. I think that's fine at a lower weight. Lower reps is better for this. It's slow and controlled. It's a mobility exercise as much as a strength and stamina exercise. And so you're at the bottom, you have your triceps. It's also sort of choreographic because you want the motion to be fluid and precisely done. From the bottom, you want squatted down, the weight closest to the floor as it will be. Then you go up, try to get it gradually up as you squat up, as you extend towards the top of your squat. At the top of your squat, by that time you want your arms up. By the bottom of your second squat, you want your arms down. Then you do the top of your second squat. You lift your arms up, and you go down again, and the whole time when you lift your dumbbell, you want this activation. It's going to activate your core a lot. So you want sort of like sort of like a, I don't know, the delt lift, but you're doing it with like your, it's sort of triceps as well when you do that, but it also engages your core a lot. It's really strenuous on your back, but you can do it with lower weight. You could do it at a lower rep range, high intensity. I recommend, if you want to go higher in weight, you need a lot of stamina so that you can have support with your abs throughout the exercise, because it's important to take pressure off your back. I know I said you might feel it in your lower back, but that's given that you have the proper intensity in your abs throughout the exercise. It's definitely going to work your arms too. It's partially legs, but we're mostly going for the upper back. We're going for arms, we're going for abs, and we're going for legs. And now I'll show you the exercise. So I'm doing it with a higher weight. I have a lot of stamina. I do a lot of biking and I do a lot of extended planks. I plank for 2 minutes almost every day. So you want to have that built up before you attempt this exercise with a higher weight. If you have like maybe a 5-pound dumbbell, 2.5, it could be fine. But I'm gonna show you the exercise. Mind the angle. The angle is not perfect, but I'm going to show you what I just came up with. So make sure you tense upper back, abs, keep good hip flexor activation. So that's the exercise. It's fairly easy if you just practice it. If you understand the concept of the exercise, it will be easy to perform. And if you focus, do it slowly, controlled, start with lower weights. I should even start with lower weights because I'm feeling it in my back right now. I'm feeling it in my back, but I think it could be a good exercise. I think maybe the mobility of the hyperextension, perhaps it could be altered in some way to make it safer. But I think at a lower rep, it could be a good mobility exercise. But that being said, as long as you focus on, I think it will regardless build your stamina to do this exercise. And as long as you don't overextend yourself, because please do one rep and see how you feel. Do you feel overextended? Do you feel overwhelmed in your body after you perform it? Do you feel like there's tension in this area and I'm not sure, I don't think that's a good thing, then don't perform the exercise. Do it, maybe you can do it without weight. But yeah, that's the exercise. I'll think of a name and put it in a title. Maybe it's called the trisobdinal deadlift. Is that a word? Trisobdinal? Trisominal. Trisominal? I was like, tricedominal, trickbominal. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll probably call it something that diminishes the credibility of this exercise, because it is giving me a lot of pain in certain areas. But I just came up with it. I thought I'd share. I'm always working on new calisthenic techniques. So thank you. Bye.